It's another Movie Monday, and over the weekend at the box office, The Suicide Squad had a second crack at trying to impress fans, and boy did director James Gunn have a field day exploring this freak show of misfits. And looking ahead to Friday as Jennifer Hudson takes on the highly anticipated role of the legendary Queen of Soul in R.E.S.P.E.C.T. But first, let's welcome back The Suicide Squad.
You gotta be kidding me. You're gonna risk the entire mission for a mental defective dressed as a court jester.
This coming from a guy that wears a toilet seat on his head. We don't leave one of our own behind.
Back with some new characters and starting off on a new mission. The Suicide Squad is the latest big screen take on the DC comic book convicts, starring Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joel Kinnaman, and Sylvester Stallone as a shark.
And?
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
We're all gonna die.
I hope so.
The anti-hero supervillains are tasked with a dangerous mission. This time, they're infiltrating a South American island to take out a mysterious super weapon. With questionable superpowers and led by their puppet master Amanda Waller, played by Academy Award winner Viola Davis, the Suicide Squad isn't afraid to be funny and ultra-violent. Coming to you from the mind of former shock horror provocateur James Gunn, who gives his wild interpretation on the bizarre abilities of this freak show team. All right, this movie is absolute bonkers and insane. Some movies have you wanting more. This one had me wanting less. It's way too violent and gory for me, but what I do love are how the characters all work together, especially newcomers Idris Elba and John Cena, who are so funny at times. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is officially insane, and I don't really get the superhero with the spewing polka dots, but I do appreciate that fans are loving this second crack in this redo. But I'm a little more about R.E.S.P.E.C.T. R.E.S.P.E.C.T. coming to you on Friday.
R.E.S.P.E.C.T. Find out what it means to me.
After 15 years of planning, R.E.S.P.E.C.T., the highly anticipated biopic on Aretha Franklin, is here. The Motown legend handpicked Jennifer Hudson for the role before her death in 2018.
It's one thing to have the Queen of Soul say she wants you to play her, but then you have to play the Queen of Soul that we all love so much.
The film chronicles the late singer's rise from her father's church choir to international stardom, shining a light on the talent and the stories behind the songs, from Franklin's religious upbringing to the era she grew up in and her activism. And rather than lip-sync to pre-recorded tracks, Hudson belted out the legendary songs live on set during filming. And the most challenging deserved all her respect.
All of Aretha's songs are iconic and they're treasures to us all. So how do you recreate this and maintain the context in which we know it and love it? That's important to me as a music lover and as a fan.
It's always been the dream for the former American Idol contestant who auditioned for the singing competition with, of course, one of the Queen of Soul's songs.
My American Idol audition song was Share Your Love With Me by Aretha Franklin.
It's a shame if you don't share some of your love with me.
Amen.
Jennifer, see you in Hollywood.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to Hollywood, girl.
I mean, talk about manifesting. Jennifer Hudson always wanting to play Aretha Franklin, and then the Queen of Soul ends up handpicking her for the role. Talk about a dream come true. Jennifer Hudson also won an Oscar for her performance in Dreamgirls, and something tells me another one could be in her future. Don't miss the legacy, the music, the songs, and all the soul as R.E.S.P.E.C.T. hits theaters on Friday. We'll see you next time. Brought to you by Mr. Sunshine Popcorn. Discover their growing selection of unique and delicious sweet and savory popcorn flavors. Order now online.